Hello, everyone. Got some big news and everything like that before I continue doing my usual stuff like streaming, art, etc., making videos and everything like that. It's been a while since I have done and pretty much like a IRL kind of like video, almost a vlog in a way. Not a lot of people do vlogs anymore and everything like that, but I don't mind occasionally doing some for now and everything like that, and probably in the future as well, just to kind of like talk about things a little bit off stream, a little bit off of the usual videos and all that too, so I don't drown everyone out when it comes to the topic and at hand and everything like that. And I tend to ramble a lot, especially beginning and end of the streams and everything like that. But this big announcement pretty much pertains to Laura and I. Things, as you guys have known, have changed pretty drastically ever since we got news of Laura being pregnant with Claire for the first time. Claire's now just over a year old. She's getting closer and closer to a year and a half, and eventually she'll be 2 years old. And it's been quite a journey, being able to have the ability and have almost the privilege to have a kid and take care of the kid, our kid, Claire. It's not like I have adopted or anything like that, but it's been a wild ride. It's been something I thought in good amount of parts of my life that I would never really be able to experience in a way and enjoy. Even though there are frustrating moments of being a father, she's at the point now, Claire, she's at the point now to where, she's in the testing people phase. So she gets, she tries to prod things to see what she can do and what she can't do and everything like that. And it's interesting. It's funny, frustrating, but overall filled with love when it comes to whatever Claire does, frustrating or non-frustrating ones. We love her. And but what this big announcement has to come down to is that it's no longer TCG +1. It is now TCG +2. Yes. If you can't figure out the math, we're having another kid. And we weren't expecting to really get this next kid at least going until another year from now. We were actually going to wait another year, at least probably until Claire was at least 2. But life throws you a curveball a lot of the times. Even though our plan was to have another kid, we weren't expecting to have it this, soon. we were thinking of probably knocking a couple things out of the park before really, kind of pushing the next chapter of our life of having 2 kids. But it still hasn't quite hit me. Like I've known for like 2 days now. Laura was having this. The way Laura started to figure out if she was pregnant or not is she was having teeth problems. So that didn't happen the first time she was pregnant. She didn't have any weird little bodily things and all that. We were planning on it, so she was having pregnancy tests here and there just to see if she was pregnant or not. And the teeth problems, she did some research. The 2 teeth that were having problems, if you guys don't know your body, your teeth are connected to organs, or somewhat in a way loosely connected to organs and everything like that. The teeth that were connected to her uterus were the ones that were having pain issues and everything like that. It's like, okay, it is like It's a very long stretch. We're going to have some pregnancy tests just to see. Lord and behold, her body was legitimately telling her, is like, you're pregnant. So we learned from Lara having teeth pain and having headaches and all that because of the teeth pain that we're having another kid. So I wanted to let you guys know that now, but I wanted to also get into the point to where you know, Claire didn't really affect the stream and all that too much and everything. We're still somewhat sitting comfortably in a way when it comes to, you know, financial and personal life situations in the TCG house. But with the second kid coming along, it's gonna put us in some weird spots that we weren't really kind of prepared for. Mainly you know, just kind of room around the house kind of situation. We only live in a 2-bedroom house. You know, one of the bedrooms already occupied. This isn't technically a bedroom because it's not closed off. So we could eventually close this, you know, this open area off and make this a 3rd bedroom, so that way this could be a bedroom for the kids. That means I would have to move all this and eventually change that. But yeah, it's interesting to kind of think about it, and also financially as well. Even though we're doing pretty good, we're comfortable right now and everything like that. The thing that has always kind of been on my mind, even though it never has really bothered me that much, and I've always told you guys that it hasn't bothered me that much. When it comes to the streaming, and when it comes to the art and anything I do, you know, on the internet and everything like that, you know, they're first and foremost hobbies and always will be. But it would have always been nice to get a little bit more money coming in from both sides, to that way I can provide for my family when it comes to these hobbies. So due to the fact we are having a second kid coming along, I think eventually at some point in time I'm going to have to at the very least find a part-time job, and that is going to eat into this, you know, streaming time, art time, everything like that. You know, it just comes naturally to where, you know, if you have a second job, or, you know, you have 2 jobs, one job that's like a 50 to 70 plus hours a week and all that, it's gonna eat into things. But I just wanted to give you guys a heads up as well when it comes to this announcement that, you know, I'm probably gonna spend some time just making sure my family is 100% secure. But I also want to let you guys know that I'm never going to stop streaming, making videos, art pieces, and everything like that. If anything, it'll definitely, it might even help make me focus on what I really want to do, especially on the stream and all that, because when you have all this free time to do whatever you want to do, it's hard to kind of laser in on what you really want to do when it comes to creating content. But yeah, I've been wanting to build a new PC forever, and while I guess I'm building this nice little cushion for the family and everything when I do get another job, I'm going to try and build another PC along the way as well, so that way we can improve things when it comes to the stream, get back into PC gaming again, which would be very nice. So that way we can do more multiplayer events and things like that with the community, build the community a little bit more, and things like that. And I don't know, depending on what job I get, what's the hours I work on a weekly basis, monthly basis. I'm gonna just account it to a month. You know, I've been doing morning, afternoon streams for the past probably 2.5 years, and you know, it's been nice because it gives me a lot of time to like knock out these playthroughs and all that. But you guys know, not a morning person, never been a morning person. I might seem like somewhat of a morning person, but man, I have to drink a lot of coffee. So, you know, you guys haven't noticed, I am also recording this in the morning. I do plan on streaming, of course. So by the time this video rolls out, I'll probably be streaming and all that as well. But man, it hasn't quite set in for a lot of people. Me, my mom, Laura, hasn't really set in quite yet. I do have, to be truthfully, I have a lot of anxiety. I have a lot of things kind of bubbling up. That's how it was when it came to getting the announcement of Claire. When we first heard that, you know, Claire was eventually going to be on Earth. You know, I was nervous. I was a lot of anxiety. You know, your world's going to change dramatically and everything like that. You know, I think the thing that gets to a lot of people is that the overwhelming sense of responsibility is, I think that's where a lot of anxiety comes from to a lot of people. And I don't know why my light keeps doing that. But, yeah, when it comes to responsibility and everything, you'll be surprised how overall in a logistical and timely fashion it is to take care of a baby, and now for us, a kid. You know, she's almost 1.5 years old now. She's still in her baby form, but she's considered a toddler now. She's walking around. That's why they call them toddlers. You know, they kind of toddle around, kind of fumble around, and you know, they look like drunken babies half the time. But yeah, hopefully the one thing is, at least when it comes to the first year of the new kid, you know, being born and everything like that, is how Claire's going to react, how she's going to share time with her mom and the other baby. And you know, there's a high possibility that Claire's going to be jealous when it comes to the new baby, and she's going to be mad and everything like that. But yeah, I think sleep is going to be a pretty big issue due to the fact that they're all going to be sleeping in the same, at least, room for now. I think as Claire gets older, though, it's going to be a little bit easier over time. And you know, we already know the process, at least when it comes to raising a kid from newborn to now. And you know, every kid's going to be different. This kid might sleep extremely well throughout most of its, first year and everything like that. Could be a very almost docile kid, who knows? Or play devil's advocate, this could be a nightmare kid. So who knows? I don't know. And we don't even, we since we just found out about the pregnancy and it hasn't been that long, we don't know what the sex of the kid's gonna be. So could this be our first boy? Who knows? Could we have 2 girls? Oh boy. As a dad, that frightens me. Because I'm already surrounded by pretty much nothing but girls. I mean, we have a dog that is a female dog. So there's not a lot of testosterone in this house. Not a lot of male figures running around except for me. And I guess I could say, Whiskey too, because he's a male dog. But yeah, it would be nice to have another boy in the house, a potential man in the future when it comes to the TCG family. But I'll be happy either way. I don't really have any particular wants and needs when it comes to our future family. As long as we're just able to provide, be happy and everything like that, I'll be 100% good. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know. I got a lot of feelings kind of bubbling around. You're probably going to see that during the streams to come and all that. Hopefully it won't last too long, but I also wanted to let you guys know that even though there might not be a lot of streams in the future or anything like that, I will always be here, always kind of do my thing as I go. Hopefully whatever job I get doesn't extremely exhaust me, tear me down and everything like that. And to be honest, like, I'm gonna be very picky on when I do land a job, and if I'm not really feeling it and I feel like management at least is not on point and everything like that, I'm not gonna stick around with a job that's gonna tear my soul away. Because that's gonna affect me as a dad, and it's going to affect me as a host of Two Crazy Gamers and all that. So I'm always gonna have that in mind, to where it's like, okay, if I get to this job, I work there for at least a good 7 to 9 hours a day, is it gonna affect my personal life? Am I gonna be coming home with baggage? And if so, can I clear it out before I get home? Or is it going to keep building up and it's going to blow up? So I got to figure that out. So now that I have even more responsibilities coming into the future, I really got to put that into perspective. Like, I got to find the right job for me. It doesn't have to be like, I'm not a very career focused person. I'm just a person that focuses on what matters during time and point. And due to the fact I've been pretty much self-employed for the past few years, there's not a lot of jobs I can really kind of apply for that need specialty manners. I could do video editing. I could do, of course I could do photography. I could do design work for companies and all that. I've done logo designs for companies before, but yeah, I can do a lot of things pertaining to what I usually do on my day-to-day basis, but I just don't have the credentials. So yeah, I'm just gonna find, in a weird way, my dream job that I could like work until I die. And it was funny because I was talking to Laura a few years ago about it. It was like, what I wouldn't mind just having is to work at a fish bait shop in a small dinky town for the rest of my life, where I can talk about fishing, type of bait and everything like that, but mainly just relax and work around the bait shop. And it's a job that you can work even as an old person, because there's not a lot of heavy manual labor. It's not hectic, it's not frantic. That's why I wouldn't mind doing it. That or security. I can do security still, but as a person that will eventually get older and everything like that, it's like, I'm gonna have to eventually find another job, because I can't see myself working security when I'm like 70 or something like that. So yeah, I just want to let you guys know, new baby coming along, TCG +2, and some of the streaming and productivity time when it comes to what I usually do on a day-to-day basis might get eaten into, mainly because of new job and all that stuff. But this new job is going to provide for a lot of things. One, for the stream, primarily for my family. So yeah, just want to let you guys know. But yeah, I'll see you guys pretty soon. And as always, enjoy yourself.